And boom, yeah. And you do have your 4-second count in.
Oh shit! So we'll see. We will see what happens.
Okay, so maybe 4 beats off. I'm in 120. This is how all of our conversations start now.
Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. Welcome everyone to A Drink and a Joint. This is brought to you by the COVID-19 outbreak pandemic of 2020.
That's our sponsor.
Yeah.
It's the only reason we're still kicking. You know, it's like everyone else is suffering, but cashing the checks.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought that a comedy stoner podcast that's barely funny would be the thing that would thrive during a pandemic?
Yeah, I have been seeing a lot of accounts popping up named COVID-19 or named coronavirus, commenting as the virus. Which it's in bad taste, but I've seen some funny ones. So, I mean,
yeah. Okay, so like some tweets and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
so
I'm about that.
What's up, people? It's been a couple of weeks since you've heard our voices, I'm sure. If you care.
Yeah. I don't know if they care too much, but I mean, we should have been doing this more.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad to be back talking shit into a mic.
Yeah.
Even though Davey joint shamed me, I did roll 1 joint. I know it's not times for that, but it's the goddamn name of the thing.
Yeah, Toby's really good, but no one can see us.
I have a
so
drink.
What does it matter?
Oh yeah, I could have just said it. I do have a drink and a joint though.
Toby is living large. Okay, so everybody, if the apocalypse really breaks down everything,
Rob,
you go to Toby's house. Because Toby's got everything.
Oh, well, technically it is like a spliff, if that makes it better. Does that make you feel a little better?
I'm over here fucking like rubbing
sticks together?
I quit smoking cigarettes a couple months ago, so now I smoke these hemp smokes, and I haven't had money to buy more hemp smokes, so I've been rolling them out. I've been rolling regeneration hemp smokes.
Oh, okay.
And if you guys don't know what that means, that is a very nice way of putting something that's very gross.
Yeah.
I'm going through my ashtray and
still
rubbing
do
out
that all the
the
time.
good bits. Yeah, I mean,
I shake
but
out
you're
the
also
I shake out the end that's like all charred.
Yeah, you of course you knock off the burnt bits, but then you take the sweet golden resiny tobacco or weed out the bottom, and it does not taste the same. Don't get that fucked up. It does not taste the same, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we haven't talked to you guys in a while, but Toby and I also haven't talked or seen each other.
That's true. So once again, this episode is going to be about us really just catching up. You know?
Yeah, we're catching back up. We're getting back in the swing of things. We're going to talk about plans for the future, things we wish we would have done, things we wish we were better at. Just a whole lot of like self-improvement. Yeah, a lot of like shame.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of shaming.
Bring out our shame.
Yeah, just bringing our shame to the forefront, getting a light on it so we can deal with it.
So what have you really been ashamed about during this quarantine, you know?
I've really been ashamed with my work ethic. I've done a lot of laying around and snacking and not really giving it my all.
Yeah. It was so hard. I told you last time we talked that it was so hard to work at first. Like I could not that's what I was doing. I could not, I guess, relax enough to even think about doing something pleasurable to me or so, you know,
right.
like working on anything. I'm finally getting back into it just because I've still been doing some outside work. I've been working still a little bit on houses and also just like lawn stuff, just being more outside.
Yeah.
And that's been helping a bit too. Just like kind of just for a second, if you can forget what's going on, I think you can work. But it's hard to like work under the pretenses of there's a pandemic outside, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I've been doing, I recorded a couple monologues and I learned how to take headshots of myself.
Oh.
So like I've been trying
the professional selfie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude. So really I've been just applying to a shit ton of gigs.
Yeah.
I mean, things that won't even happen until after this is all over. But
still,
taking the time.
Some of that's...
Yeah, to really like ramp up like my resume and shit.
That's
really
awesome.
And also just doing a lot of critical thinking. Like I've worked on some tracks, like I've gotten some tracks started, but you know, like I wake up, you know, it's been a fucked up little weird regimen. So since we're on quarantine and I don't have to wake up early, like my wife and I have been waking up at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, dude, I've been sleeping in too.
Like waking up at 11 o'clock and then like having coffee, and dude, I've been making cakes. Like actual cakes, dog. Like fucking layer cakes, dog.
What
I've
the
been getting
fuck?
I've been getting my house husband on, bitch. You best believe. Cakes,
What kind of
motherfucker.
cakes?
Like, you know when you think of your mom? Cakes.
I mean, mom cakes. No, I mean like,
So-
you know what I love? I love like a ice cream
Tell me-
and or Jello cake.
Psychopath. So regular cakes don't even fall into your definition of a cake.
Yeah, it's like ice cream with Jello.
Yeah, things that are not
No,
cake.
Jello cake. Jello cake doesn't mean those little like lumps of round Jello. It's like Jello with cake,
okay.
with like a cake kind of feel. You know what I'm talking about? You never have.
Yeah.
You said my mom.
Yeah,
does.
I
She
know what
makes
you're talking about.
those.
Yeah, she does make Jello cakes. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So you said mom, and I was like, that's what I always wanted was ice cream or Jello cakes. I never.
This is all I've ever wanted.
Real cakes make me feel kind of sick.
Okay. Well then, fuck you. I've been making some bomb ass cakes. I made a really good lemon cake.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you looking down like that? So Toby and I are over FaceTime, so we can look at each other.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
looking
can't.
at him.
You can't see me though.
Well, I don't see what you're looking at, but I see you're looking away, and your attention is gone.
I'm just writing a book over here, writing a memoir.
When I haven't had any fucking human interaction in 2 weeks, and Toby's the
Won't even
only
look
other
in the
human I
eye.
see. Yeah, Toby won't even look me in the eye over the internet when he's really just looking at himself. So when Toby looks at the screen, he's not even looking at me.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
looking at his little square.
I was gonna make that joke. It's like you were like, "Are you in a little square?" And I was about to be like, "No, I'm all I see, bro."
I am. I have zoomed in my monitor so
Oh,
much
yeah?
that it is just me. But
man.
so I made a really good lemon cake. Back to my fucking cakes, you fucking asshole.
Cake, lemon cake. Okay.
So I made a lemon cake with a fucking lemon buttercream fucking frosting. I have to say masculine things like
do you
right
mean?
after I say because I'd be like, I made a cake, motherfucker. So like,
okay.
you know what I mean? Because you have to making
Gotta be
a cake
aggressive
sound
with
tough. Yeah, you got to make it sound tough, like it's a thing that dudes do. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's weird if a dude makes a cake. It's gay, right?
What?
Toby's over here saying that it's gay if you make a cake, and I'm just trying to defend my
never
rights.
said that.
Toby looked me in the eye before we started
I
recording.
mouthed it to you, maybe. But
Yeah.
that's how I get away with saying weird shit when we're on FaceTime because you can't see me like that.
But I can still kind of hear it.
Oh,
I
you
can still kind of hear.
You heard the.
Yeah. I heard your mouth noises, dog.
Oh, man.
And that was enough.
It's enough to
and then,
convict me. Yeah.
Yep. And then the other night we made Ivy a double chocolate cake, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm not huge into the chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. It's
yeah.
too rich. It's too rich for me. I like subtle tastes.
Okay.
I have a
Like
a
lemon.
very refined. Exactly, like lemon.
So subtle. No, I do love a good lemon meringue pie. I will
Dude,
say that.
meringue is gross.
You don't like lemon meringue pie?
I like lemon pie. The meringue is what fucks me
Oh,
up.
well, that's just like. I thought that was
it's like a marshmallow. It's like a rubbery marshmallow kind of.
It's the stuff on the top, right? It's like when it's like caramelized. I'm sure there's a good way to make it. You might have had shitty ones.
Maybe so. Maybe I had a real shit meringue.
Rubbery
experience.
marsh.
It's like
no.
rubbery marshmallow. You know what I'm talking about? It was probably bad.
You know, it's like
It
a
was
burnt
probably
tire
gone
when you
bad.
bite into it. It's like,
know
no,
what I'm
man,
saying,
that's
right?
not pie.
It sounds like a burnt tire.
Man. It had
No,
to be-
man, it was round and black, and there was metal.
That's a pie, right? That's another thing that like the character, the gay redneck that doesn't know he's gay, He also doesn't know what pie is. He has a lot of things that he doesn't understand.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know what the gay redneck that doesn't know that he's gay, or what was that? It
yeah. It was
so that's from like a year ago.
I mean, it's
if
just
not
a character
longer back.
that we've done. He's just very surprised to hear. He's like, I hate gay people, and then you're like, so you don't think a man should be with a man? He's like, what? It's like,
I love that.
Yeah, I was like, no, well, it goes deeper. No, it was like it's like, no, I love women. You know, all strong and tall and broad and penis.
Yeah.
A woman.
Got a big hanging dick between their legs. A female. A woman.
Yeah. And then they're like, actually, sir. And he's like, what? And he
so my whole life.
Yeah, he has to rethink his life about what he hates. You know?
But what about my wife, Jonathan?
He's like, maybe when I hated the gay this whole time, I was hating the bigotry. It's something like that. It's a deep character.
I love the gays. Yeah. It's really deep and it's really progressive.
The thing about it, I wanted it to be
very tolerant.
Well, the thing about it, I wanted it to be an interview on a news thing. And then at first be like homophobic redneck, and then by the end be like gay rights activist, feminist, and just it keeps adding on things because he doesn't know that he's actually a really good person. He just has all the wrong words. He's actually really, positive, progressive guy.
Toby, pull up your notes. Take this down. We have to make this. We have to make this skit. We have to do this skit.
That's a good one.
The gay redneck turned the bigot turned gay activist.
Yeah. And just because he did not understand what it meant. Like, his mind doesn't change is the point. He just, he's got all his words wrong.
Yeah, he's dumb as a bag of rocks. Yeah. Boy, is he gay.
Even beyond woman, it'd be like boobs, like the square, flat pieces of a person's chest, or like maybe it get detailed
right above her 6-pack abs, and her swinging dick.
I like vagina, the organ that hangs between the legs. He just doesn't understand the medical terms. That's
right.
really
His parents were assholes and told him the opposite meaning.
They're just stupid
for words. Okay. They do say stupid is as stupid does.
Like, so you're saying my mama was a man because he had two dads?
Yeah. Did you see the From Home Saturday Night Live?
Oh, I did watch that. That was strange.
Was it bad? Was it bad?
I mean, it was better than I thought it would be because I thought it would be horrible.
Okay.
But if you have any decent expectations, it's probably pretty bad. Like, I thought it was going to be a train wreck. And it was all right. Like, they all did little skits by themselves at home and then did a few, like, skits revolving around them doing conference calls, So, it was okay.
It sounds bad.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Sounds like it was pretty bad. But the big question is, do you think Tom Hanks was really at his house?
Oh, dude, I was like, I'm half and half in on about all that stuff, It's like,
right? Did you see
where
are you at with it right now?
Well, no, half of me believes like, well, no, I just straight down the middle. I believe half of it. I believe about half of everything I hear.
Just nondescript.
No,
just like it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does not matter what it is.
That's for
it's
pussies.
Just if you bring me two things, I'm picking the first one. That was it.
Yeah.
So if at first you tell me armadillo people living in the desert,
the second thing, it just depends. It's
a 50-50 chance of what 50-50 I will take.
So I'm kind of like that. It's like I know half of it's true, but I also am a reasonable person and would theorize that half of it's not true. But I was I was like bitching about it when we were watching that. I was like, it's like I bet he's in some high class prison, and this is like the kitchen for it. I was like, of course I went off on some shit, but I don't know. Like,
okay, that's awesome because that's what I was thinking too. That like that's not a real. That wasn't a real. It wasn't his house.
Yeah,
there's no way that was his house.
It also the way he like humble bragged about like you're gonna see a lot of these people's houses and none of them are gonna be as nice as this. And he like looked around, but he wasn't looking anywhere. And his kitchen, it just looked either staged or like it could have even been fucking CGI, and I wouldn't have known the goddamn difference.
Right.
Like,
So if he was on a green screen and
or
or
a really
he was
good CGI or something, I don't know.
well, even then, there's
He would have better
technology
equipment than those other dudes using their phones. For one, I don't know.
And did you notice that there was a crew there? That he wasn't alone. Did you notice that?
No.
How it would like the cameras. I understand that it changed between like stuff he had already recorded, or whatever. But you could tell that like someone was running the camera.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, like that could be. I don't know. I know we're wrong about half of them.
I know we don't know, but I think it is just infinitely entertaining to
we'll say
think about it. Like because first of all, if it isn't true, if none of it's true, oh my God, the shit that they have put up with without saying anything.
Now see, that's my like reasonable argument in my head. Is like, what if this is like the dirtiest politics? You know how like one politician will put out dirty ads, or what do they call them? Smear campaigns.
Smear campaigns.
So like, what if this is like the most intricate smear campaigns ever, or something? You know, so I don't know.
Started by ISIS to take down America because we think
we have no fucking clue. Yeah.
Because what it is like it'd be the most insane misinformation that ever happened in the world. Can you imagine that if could you ISIS
account that
or
to
some
like,
other?
No, I don't think so. What about like communist China 50 years ago? You know, it's like they have been protecting information forever, so it's not even that unreasonable.
Okay, so they started the Illuminati and shit. They're the ones that came up with the idea of
what if they just like, oh man, that's the like, biggest conspiracy ever, is that every conspiracy is fake.
Yeah, you know that I heard that the famous people over in America, they get together and they eat kids.
They're all gay. Well, that's the first one. They were like,
they all gay.
They all fucking. And then you're like, oh my God. And then they're like, no, they're fucking like little boys. And you're like, oh my God.
Oh my God. And they're like, they're eating them too.
Oh my God. Every level of it. Oh man. I think it's half and half. Like, it's probably not split down the middle, but I would say roughly half of this shit is true because it's likely. But it's very unlikely that we know everything. And it's very unlikely that all information is true. So, like, I have to lean 50-50 on everything. I'm not leaning either way, actually. I'm right on the fence. What are you staring at? See, you're staring, so I can tell when you're looking at shit.
Oh, I had to pull up logic. I was just checking something, making sure everything was running smoothly. Shit. So on that topic, we watched this. No. Okay. So this is just something that's happening. So there was we watched a documentary called Out of Shadows.
Okay.
And it's a documentary. Loose. I use that term loosely because I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what of it is true. I don't know much of that at all. But it was put out, if I'm not mistaken, by a Hollywood stuntman turned director. Okay. And a lot of it is an interview of another Hollywood stuntman who was a stuntman in a bunch of giant action movies. He was in like he was one of Tobey Maguire's stunt doubles in Spider-Man, in those movies and shit. So like he's a real dude with real credentials. And they start talking about Pizzagate. They start talking about like all the pedophile, satanistic, all the shit that goes down in Hollywood. They started talking about that shit like it's like a fact. So two dudes, and what the one dude is taking it from the approach that he wants to get this message out there so they can actually they can get rid of that kind of thing in Hollywood and usher in like a new era of like art that isn't sexualized or overtly ritualistic or anything like that. You know, like an actual movement of just regular shit, like shit that doesn't have an ulterior motive. It's just entertainment.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of it having all this like weird undertones of like rape and like sexualization and all that shit.
And see, like, even to think that like if a few people that you idolize and whatever your art is had this built in and you didn't realize it, there'd be generations after imitating things that they didn't know too.
Well, dude,
You know?
they one of their biggest references or examples was fucking Katy Perry, because Katy Perry started as a Christian folk singer,
Yeah.
and so now all of her shit has fucking Mason symbols and Egyptian shit and satanic shit in them, and
That's
she's
some
like this.
some mixed up shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so and all the spirit cooking shit, and that's a real thing where all these celebrities get together and eat a body, like it's made out of food, but it's in the shape of a body. So like all the organs and shit are in there.
We're getting too loose because we're not in front of each other. We can't say that's a thing.
No, it literally is a thing. There's footage of those parties.
Yeah.
It is a real thing. So they make a fake body. They make a fake body out of food.
Oh, yeah.
And then they serve it to celebrities, but it looks fucking real. It looks like a real body that they're eating.
You wouldn't need a piece of you were just talking about making cakes, man. What about that's Cake Wars like episode 6, you know?
Like a person cake. Like one time is cool. One time is cool.
As a joke.
Yeah, it's like oh, it's Halloween. Ho 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 ho. We have this human cake. But no, this is like they do it quite a bit.
It's kind of weird.
Spirit cooking, and a lot of people go to them. A lot of celebrities go to them, and it's just fucking weird.
You take a foot. The foot has Molly in it. The leg will just get you stoned. Stay away from the penis.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. I'm not even gonna. Okay.
I was
like, I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. It's PCP. Okay. Cat's out of the bag now. The PCP is out of the dick.
Now you can judge your friends about who's running for the dick now. You can judge them on so many levels if you want. I don't know.
But I would suggest watching that if you're into it. It's on YouTube.
Did you ever go to the Bodies exhibit?
Yeah, dude, I love that shit. I went to it in New York. That shit was dope.
Nice. That's a good one. I went to a couple of different ones. Those were always kind of cool. You get
to see where dude, one of my favorite ones was like the nervous system.
Yeah.
Like when you got to see the nervous
with nothing
system.
else.
Yeah, dude. I was like, how in the world?
How are we not coming all the time?
Yeah. Look at all those nerves.
No, those are pretty fun. I remember those. So it's like that, but a cake.
Yeah, but
it's like a complicated cake to make. I will say, whatever person is forced into making these, probably gets compensated well and has a hard job. Sounds hard. How do you make all the veins and stuff?
But like, there's but there's also. All right, so.
But yeah, what?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
You bringing something up?
Well, I'm gonna show you this. It's gonna be hard to open in a new page. So this is the lady. I'm just gonna send it to you.
Oh, okay. Some off mic shit.
Yeah. That is a picture. It's a picture of Lady Gaga and the lady that puts together the spirit cooking events. Did you get it?
Oh yeah. I can't tell who is what. Like, I don't know these people's faces.
So on the left, that's Lady Gaga, the one with the spoon in her mouth.
Oh, okay.
That's Lady Gaga, and on the right is the lady that does the spirit cooking events. And then they're at one right now, and then they're eating. That's not a real person.
Yeah.
That's a fake.
Is it a
fake
cake?
Body, I believe. It's something, but yeah, at some point they're gonna like cut that thing
Looks
open
like
and
some
eat
caramel.
out of it.
Does this freak you out a lot?
That it's a thing that a shit ton of celebrities go to. It's weird, man. It's weird that it's weird that getting overly religious or it's weird that this shit even happens.
Oh yeah,
I understand. Like,
do people
I get the
extremely
whole-
religious in any direction scare me? Like,
Yeah, man. And that you would
feel
take it
that.
into like a satanic way or like an occult way. Like, don't fuck with black magic. Don't fuck with shit outside of your understanding. Like, you know,
I feel that. Like, dude, I have this. I just have an ongoing joke with Xena. Like, that I think people are witches. I think she's a witch. All this shit. I mean, of course not, but it's because of my. It's not a fear at all. It's more of a like. It seems rude, and it seems stupid to fuck with things outside of what you can really control. And it seems like
Absolutely.
we're already affecting so much we don't understand. Like, it seems stupid.
Yeah.
And so when people get really into it, like a little bit is cool. Like, I don't mind like little things, you know, like it's kind of more of a hippie approach to paganism, like the tarot cards, palm reading, stuff like that. Like, shit like that. No, but like people really trying to learn some black magic and spells and shit like that. Just, it's more like, what are you doing? Like, you think you have a grasp on something fucking ancient, and you're really just fucking with things that you don't know what it's like a child playing with an engine or something. Like, that's what it is to me.
Stop fucking with it. Yeah.
And like,
well, it's more like putting your head under the tire of a car that's running.
oh.
And then there's a raccoon in the car about to throw that shit.
But you have to hope the raccoon's not a good driver. You have to hope that he can't pull the emergency brake.
It's true. But he probably does because they have thumbs.
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, if that shit is real, I'm more banking on the cosmic horror aspect of it.
I will say
that's
this is a
probably
sexy
more
picture.
likely to be real. Toby's gonna save that.
I'm
for
hungry.
later.
No, it looks like chocolate and caramel and shit. It is weird. I'm not
Toby's
gonna say it's not
hungry
weird.
and pretty turned on, and I've lost Toby. I've lost Toby to the spirit cooking, and next thing I know, Toby's gonna be like, "Man,
I like to jerk off on those
would
cakes,
it really
man."
would it really be that bad if I, like ate a kid? Would it really be that bad?"
Man, I couldn't just like jump into it like that. You know me better than that.
I said one day.
That was a big jump.
Well, it starts with liking a picture of what they're doing,
You know,
and
I'm
then
gonna
you're
go
like,
ahead-
maybe I'd show up and hang out, and then you're there and you're hanging out, and then Lady Gaga is like, "Hey, partake of this human cake with me, Toby," and you're like, Psh,
I like my life right now.
Okay, and then Toby eats the cake, and they're like, "Yeah, you like that?
It's real human.
Maybe you'll."
I was like, what?
Yeah,
You
that's
tricked
blood
me?
cake.
Now
That's
we
baby
have
blood
you on
cake.
film. Now they have blackmail against me. Now I got to work for them forever. That's how it happens.
Yeah, and they're like, if you don't fucking eat this kid, Toby, and it all started.
You're like, well, I already had a bite. Thought it was a cake.
And then that's how Toby justifies it to himself, and
No,
that's how he
I'm gonna go
usurps.
I'm gonna go ahead.
That's how you.
I'm gonna go ahead and sell myself out and say some dangerous shit on top of reassuring you how far I would really go and some crazy shit.
All right.
I would go as far as to create a synthesized version of adrenochrome to try it once. That's me at my most psycho.
Okay.
You
so
feel what I'm
that's
saying?
as far as you would go.
That's me crazy. That's me at a bad place in my life. I'm not gonna say like, that's good, but it isn't that is as far as I would even go to think.
And it's not
about
because you can't get a hold of a kid.
No, I can grab a kid. No, come on. No, I just mean like that. That's the only thing I would ever be, because I'm a curious person, especially with stuff with the mind.
You're
and
a curious little boy.
And
you're rambunctious.
Yeah, I tried heroin in the veins once. I didn't like it. Not many people say that, but I didn't like it. This is why we shouldn't do them like this, is because we're way too we feel detached and like we're not doing a thing.
Yeah.
So we say too much. But anyway, that would be my full end. Would be like I don't know. I also feel like I'm done trying new drugs. Like I feel like I got my chance. I'd try most of them.
You try your drugs from like 14
Like,
to 23.
It would have to be.
That's when you're trying new drugs.
It has to be something really safe and revolutionary that came out. It has to be a new thing that came out.
Toby, this turns it lengthens your dick by 4 inches and makes you half an inch.
I feel like
taller.
it'll pop. you can't just do that overnight. But
why is it working so fast?
no, what if about limitless shit? What if they came out with some test chemical that they were like, you wouldn't try it, like a low dose? What if
I'd do it, but then everybody would do it. But see, as soon as that was a real thing, everybody would do it, and then it's not special anymore.
Well, then you have to do it to keep up with people.
Absolutely.
Damn.
And then we evolve. That's evolution, bitch.
So let's figure this out.
All right, let's break this down.
let's make
break
a limitless drug.
Yeah. Let's make this a thing. We're gonna go into a lab. We're gonna be around some graphs, some charts.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a centrifuge, some beakers. We're gonna be.
I think on the way to hallucinating math,
things.
you're drawing math on like a clear. I've always wanted to draw an equation on a clear glass thing in an office. Really
and someone
bad.
run up and be like, "Why would you draw on our glass with a Sharpie?"
Yeah. I was like, whatever, bitch. Get a razor blade. Like,
do you not understand that I'm a math genius? You're not. You're not.
This
You're
is a
an
picture
idiot.
of a dick. No, I would try. Yeah, I would try to go. What's his name? Goodwill Hunting on him or something.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta go. Good reference, Toby.
Very relevant.
Yeah, solid reference. I'd fist bump.
Just watched. No,
I just watched it. It's not your fault.
It's not my bag either. Like,
I made it into like 15 minutes in, and then I realized it wasn't a funny Robin Williams movie, and I dipped.
Yeah. It's like, how did he get to that position in his life? He was that smart. Like, what a dumb guy. Like, socially, he's got problems.
If you're a fucking genius, why are you a janitor at a fucking school?
Right. He's trying to help kids. I doubt it.
Doubt it. You're being a weirdo solving equations when no one's around. Why are you the janitor if you're that fucking smart?
Know.
If you're smart,
wicked smart, yeah.
If you're wicked smart, why are you? Oh my God, why are you a janitor? They'd talk to you once and be like, "We can't. Do you want to be a professor? You cannot be a janitor with how smart you are."
I don't even know what you wrote on this wall.
You're fucking gorgeous, dude. You look like Matt Damon.
Yeah. Nah. He's like, I just want to clean up the kids throw up. I want to find a genius. I'm going to mentor him into my basement. That's how it ends, as I remember. See, I'm starting to what if I was going to say, what if I just made up endings to things in my mind? It's like, I definitely do that.
Yeah. You're like to actual like situations and conversations.
Sure. I don't get to choose what I make up though. It feels like you're not making it up because you don't have the choice of what you're making up,
Well, it's your subconscious, right? So
yeah. So
I mean,
it's kind of unfair.
But so you don't control your subconscious, but does your subconscious control you?
That sounds like a stupid question. I would think, because what? How could you control your subconscious? It'd be conscious.
This is also technically the 420 episode, so we have to posit some stupid stoner theories.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, dude, it's Hitler's birthday, dog. Woo!
Dude, did you watch that Dave Chappelle thing when he won the award?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
That was just a funny, but it was Colin Jost from SNL. Like everyone went through and was like praising Dave Chappelle, and then he goes, "I'm here to honor Mark Twain," and he like goes off on bits about him, and it was just like it was out of place and kind of irreverent, but it was funny.
Hell yeah, I like that. Talking about Mark Twain, it wasn't his real name.
Wasn't he a piece of shit?
I feel like maybe he was.
I feel like all these old writers, I have the same idea of. I'm pretty sure. I think every writer is what's that one?
An alcoholic.
The worst one? What's the worst one that you can think of? as far as abusive, alcoholic, crazy.
Any of them.
No, think of what's the one that's a
Faulkner, Vonnegut.
No, go back further.
What was that?
Come on, it's like it's not a Theodore, definitely not. But oh shit. Come on.
Hold on.
It's fucking
I've
he's
got
an
top
asshole.
15. Hunter S. Thompson.
No.
Okay. Raymond Chandler.
Back further.
John Cheever.
No.
O. Henry.
No.
Tennessee
Come
Williams.
on, it's like okay, no.
Dylan Thomas.
No.
Dorothy Parker.
Dude, it's like some
Edgar Allan Poe.
No.
Truman Capote.
No.
Jack Kerouac.
Mm-mm.
William Faulkner.
No.
Charles Bukowski.
No.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
No.
James Joyce.
Come on, he was an old writer. Fat tub of
Ernest
lard.
Hemingway.
No. Wait.
Oh my God. A fat tub of lard?
Yeah, it wasn't him. He had a T in his name.
A T in his name. So I'm just right now. I'm gonna Google fat author.
Fat tub of lard with T in his name. No, it's like he had one of those old school names, like from the 1800s, or like maybe even further back. Who knows?
Oh my God! Is it William Shakespeare? Are you
No,
talking about William?
But
Shakespeare?
go back that
fat
far.
tub of lard. Oh, that was creepy. That was awesome.
Oh, did you not? Oh, you thought the
all
door
I
was
saw
opening?
because it's so dark. All I saw
What?
was the door opening. That's hilarious to me.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying to find out who this fucking author is. That's weird. So a fat author that was a drunk and abusive. We're gonna Google famous drunk authors. Ernest Hemingway, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Truman Capote. I mean, these are the same ones that I just named off. Stephen King, Oscar Wilde, William S. Burroughs. We're getting there, maybe. No, I guess not. That's not really finding anybody. So the top 15 great writers who battled alcohol addiction. William Faulkner, John Cheever, Dorothy Parker, Truman Capote, James Joyce, Horace Thompson, some McCullers, Charles Bukowski, Hemingway. Oh my God. This is a huge list. Okay, so drunk authors. F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ernest Hemingway, Dorothy Parker. We know these. Jean Reese. Okay. Jean Stafford. Charles Bukowski, Norman Mailer, Stephen King, Lord Byron, Anne Sexton, Percy Shelley, Graham Greene, Samuel Coleridge, William Faulkner, J.D. Salinger, Edgar Allan Poe, Samuel Johnson, Raymond Carver, David Foster Wallace, Mary Carr, Zelda Fitzgerald, Malcolm Lowry, Owen Thomas. What?
That was such a long piss. I almost forgot what we were doing. It was a good piss.
Oh my God! So
But-
Toby walked away and took a piss
take
and
that away.
forgot we were doing a podcast.
Oh well, no. She was trying to be polite. And she was like, "All right, see you later." And I was like, "Wait, what? What's going on?"
Okay. Well, no, I just thought I thought a ghost was coming in your room.
I wish that was recorded. We could. See, that's a good skit that we could set up. I'm already gonna ruin it for everyone, but it could just be like this. And so someone walks in and it shuts, and I turn. And you're like, "No, I swear there was someone there." I'm like, "Nah, you're lying." And so like comes in and does shit. I'm like, "Dude, there's no fucking way." I'm turning around, and then they like go out.
How do you not hear them? It's like I can hear them breathing.
Yeah.
If I can hear them breathing, so I've just been reading off a list of authors that were drunk.
Oh, you probably missed. Don't do that.
Okay. So
You probably missed it. Fuck it then, you know?
No, come on. All right. F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ernest Hemingway, Dorothy Parker, Jean Rice, Gene Stafford, Charles Bukowski,
No,
Norman
dude, it's
Mailer,
that big fat piece of shit. He was a womanizer.
Stephen King, Lord
Stephen
Byron,
King, no.
Lord Byron, Anne Sexton, Percy Shelley,
Come on, it's like, you know what it is.
Graham Greene,
You're
Samuel
fucking
Coleridge. You said an author? What books did he write?
He was a writer. I wouldn't call him an author.
Oh my God, did he write books?
He wrote things in books. Yeah.
So Toby's actually just talking about a fucking hobo that used to write in books.
He writes on the back side of Bibles that were misprints.
Yeah. So J.D. Salinger, Edgar Allan Poe, Samuel Johnson.
You keep saying Edgar Allan Poe. You said that like 4 times.
Raymond Carver, Edgar Allan Poe, David Foster
No,
Wallace.
come on. Just shut up for a minute and let me think.
Mary Carr, Zelda Fitzgerald, Malcolm Lowry, Dylan Thomas,
Theodore,
Robert Benchley,
Fitzgerald, Charles. It's not Bukowski.
Tennessee Williams.
Stop naming the same ones.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Damn.
Henry.
If you say fucking Edgar Allan Poe again. Nah, bro. You
Frederick
know what it
Exley,
is.
Harry Crews, Oscar Wilde,
No.
Grace Metalius, Julie Powell, Alan Watts, James Frey, Lester Bangs.
Come on, he was a
Patrick
drunk
Hamilton,
piece of shit.
Tom Lux, Martin Amis, L. Ron Hubbard.
Ooh, nice.
L. Ron Hubbard. Is it L. Ron Hubbard? He was a fat piece of shit.
No, it's not him.
He touched
an
kids
old
and
guy.
started Scientology.
It was an older writer than that. It's like he wrote little
Roald Dahl.
No. He wrote little crude limericks and shit as well. Come on, he's so big. Like you don't even
Dr. Seuss?
No.
Okay.
Crude limericks.
Hey man, I don't know what you think one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Those are all pussies.
A metaphor for.
Oh, now I get it.
Philip K. Dick, Oliver Goldsmith, Christopher Marlowe, Jacqueline Suzanne.
You know which ones you can skip. Like, come on.
William S. Burroughs.
No.
Jack London.
No. Come on, this can't be the whole thing. But now I'm upset. Now I really need to know this fucker's name.
The only one
I was gonna let it go.
Theodore Rothke.
Not a Theodore. It's not Theodore.
Sinclair Lewis.
It's like the guy. Okay, so I picture him
the guy.
I picture him outside of an amphitheater back in the day, slapping a girl.
Fucking Baudelaire.
Drunk as hell. Come on, he was probably in the government or something.
So how far back are we talking like Roman times? Are you talking about
know.
a philosopher?
No.
Talking
Not
about
that
Socrates,
far.
motherfucker?
Not that
Plato?
far.
Okay.
But I will say like maybe 1600s, maybe William Shakespeare era, maybe after that.
What? So maybe after that. So anytime after William Shakespeare. Okay.
I don't know when he was around. Was that 1400s, 1600s? I can't count.
I don't know. I dropped out of school. But he was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
He wrote some naughty limericks from time to time.
Dude, come on. You fucking know it is. Roman Chancellor, you know?
Rudy Swale.
No. Come on. It's not that hard. If anyone is listening, they're screaming it.
Okay. I don't think so though.
It's like Thomas Edison and Benjamin Franklin had a kid that was an asshole drunk writer.
And we're not talking about Edgar Allan Poe.
No! What did I say I'd do? I forget what I said I'd do, but you said it again.
You said you would give me $37.
I don't remember this part.
You said
this is Cheater's Monopoly.
You said you've blacked out, Toby. You said at the beginning of the podcast.
I bet people have done this. Side note, I think people have done what you're faking like you're doing to me my whole life. I feel like people have convinced me that I have done or said or whatever a lot of things because of my memory fails.
Okay.
Like,
Well, this
I
is
think
another one of those
that's
times.
a constant thing in my life. And well,
You
now
said
it's fucked up. Now it's a joke.
You said, "Hey," right before I pressed record. You said, "Hey, I'm gonna pretend not
don't
to
pull this on me.
remember Edgar Allan Poe's name," and you just say it
Oh, that's just a
87
bit.
times. If you say it 87 times throughout the podcast,
I would
I'm
never
gonna give
do
you
that.
$37.
Oh, okay. So $1 a time. That's reasonable pay, I would say. But nah, I would never go out of my way to make something very annoying for myself.
Okay, so you would say is he a poet over an author?
I don't remember. I just remember him slapping that girl outside of that arena now. It's
That's
like
a memory
amphitheater.
you've made up.
You know what I mean? I remember, now all I remember is my fake memory a minute ago of what I could remember of this person that I never,
God.
that wasn't alive since I've been born. So I don't know. Now I'm really far off. I'm even further now that we spent time on it. So it's obviously not the direction to go. You know,
Well, Robert Louis Stevenson.
I wish that was it and I'd be like, ching, ching, ching. It'd be amazing. But no.
Aldous Huxley.
Nah. Stop doing this. This just gone on too long.
Jean-Paul Sartre.
Yeah, like I knew who that is. Nah, man, you're not Roman Chomsky. It's not any of those fucking people.
Would it be Allen
Come on.
Ginsberg?
It's like the most classic guy you could fucking think of.
The most
Type in like
classic-
most drunk rider. I don't know.
The
most
drunk
rider ever. Just most,
most
rider.
most
Come on.
writer ever. So I'm literally Googling
Most famous
writer ever.
You can put most famous if you wish. But you know what it is.
Okay, Ernest Hemingway, Stephen King, William Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, maybe?
No.
Okay, fuck. Miguel de Cervantes, Leo Tolstoy, George Orwell,
He wasn't really a writer. I mean,
Fyodor Dostoevsky, Isaac Asimov.
did it say Noam Chomsky? Is that what you said?
No.
What is that
H.P.
word?
Lovecraft, J.R.R. Tolkien. Noam Chomsky was a man.
Lovecraft is a great last name, though. We'll say
H.P. Lovecraft. Oh yeah, that's where the term Lovecraftian comes from.
that
and
high
that-
pressure Lovecraft.
Okay, but Cthulhu. Cthulhu is H.P. Lovecraft. He created Cthulhu.
No, I think the universe created Cthulhu. You dumbass.
You dumb fuck. Kurt Vonnegut, Gustave Flaubert, Marcel Proust, Herman Melville. Herman Melville?
No.
Okay.
We should quit this. It's not Ernest Hemingway, but it's someone very much like him.
H.G. Wells.
No.
T.S. Eliot.
I bet all these people were assholes. This has gone on way too long because now my
No.
whole point was to prove
No.
the stereotype. You have to
No.
finish it out now.
Yeah, we
You
have,
have
to
to
find out
know?
who the fuck you're talking about.
This is
Yeah.
not fair.
Geoffrey Chaucer,
This is
Voltaire, Hermann Hesse, Anton Chekhov.
it was him.
No, it wasn't. You're lying. We have to keep going.
Come on, it's like Noam Chomsky. Roman Chomsky.
Are you talking about Friedrich Nietzsche?
No.
Oh my god.
I
If
love
you were-
him though.
So who are we talking?
He was an asshole.
I've literally named every alcohol. I went through a list of 100.
About poets. Did you go through a list of drunk
Did you go through a list of 100 poets though? Could
or
you do
people that ever wrote anything down? Like, there's got to be a bigger list.
Fat fucks who wrote words on paper.
Dude, we're gonna hang up and then I'm gonna yell it. Or it's gonna come to me 2 days later when I'm taking a shit. You know, you never know.
All right, so
This is a
famous
very high class
poets.
podcast, people.
Yeah,
we are
dude.
here to entertain and
They
talk
can-
about shits.
they can get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Emily Dickinson, Robert Frost.
Italy Dickinson. I like that. And she's like, she's from Italy and she likes the Dixon.
No, Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson. All right.
That's a good one too.
Robert Frost, Edgar Allan Poe.
Man, it would be so crazy if I realized in like an hour that it was Edgar Allan Poe the whole time. I think
You're
that
like,
would be
no,
insane.
it's the dude that wrote The Raven.
Yeah.
And The Telltale Heart, motherfucker.
No, William Chomsky, William
Walt Whitman.
Chancellor,
William Blake, William Wordsworth.
Fuck. Come on,
Lord Byron, E.E. Cummings, Ralph Waldo Emerson.
I don't think we're getting anywhere.
Rudyard Kipling.
No. It's like
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
William Chancellor.
William Chaucer?
Sir. No.
Oh, there's a
Wasn't
sir now.
No. Take that back. I was trying it to see how it felt. It wasn't right.
Do we have any idea what the first name is?
Oh, man.
Last name.
If I could tell you anything, I would.
Do you think that the last name
This
is
is this is just some person that came to mind. God. He's the most rudest, crudest bad boy of the West. Come on.
So would you say that he is
I also wish I knew this the whole time and I was just making you guess.
the John McEnroe of authors?
Oh, better. Wait, worse. It was bad. Like, he was bad for his time, whenever that was. Like, this is like you're on a game show that I don't know the answer to. I'm the host, but I don't know. And until you get it, you don't win. And you just have to stay here for days. You're like, I really don't know, bro. Can I leave? Like, I don't want the money. Nope. You're getting the money.
All right, so now we have a list of respected writers who were actually terrible people. So let's see. So Hunter S. Thompson. It's not Hunter S. Thompson.
No, he's a good guy.
George Orwell.
No.
Not him. Gertrude Stein.
No.
Ernest Hemingway.
Maybe.
Charles Dickens.
Maybe. See, now I'm expanding my thought a little bit. I'm like, maybe I'm mixing up some people. Keep going.
I like that this one just says Jack London was a horrible racist.
I would just know, though. I would know if I heard it. Chamberlain.
Roald Dahl.
No.
William Golding.
No.
Norman Mailer.
Maybe he wasn't a writer. Again, like...
Maybe he was a musician. Maybe
maybe he was a poet.
Maybe it was Moby.
Maybe he's not classified under that because he's not considered like a full writer. You were like, does he write books? And I was like, he writes in books. I was giving you a hint.
Okay, well, I've lost steam.
I'm glad you have. I've been trying to steam you down for a minute. I'm trying to
Toby's
take
been
your
trying
steam.
to cool me off.
He's
trying to take my steam. He's trying to throw me out with the bathwater.
You just named a million every writer I've ever fucking heard of.
Hell yeah, dude, and I'd do it all over again because that's quality content, and that means that I'm committed to bringing the best
list of words that you can get.
And did you hear me pronounce them names, dog? I was on.
Well, no, we could have a segment called List of Words.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd save us a lot of work.
No,
a lot of work that we don't put in.
It would be like a list of words that all mean the same thing, or list of words.
So we just read out a fucking thesaurus to people.
Well, no, it'd be a short list of words. The whole thesaurus doesn't mean that. Oh, maybe it does if you're going meta on it. You know, I don't know. Maybe we can read a metasaurus. We need to write the metasaurus. Okay,
so what things would be in the metasaurus?
Explaining everything around you and what it could be.
Okay, so it's like zoom in on Toby.
Particular.
He's reading the metasaurus, and then you're reading that in the metasaurus.
Yeah, that was mind blowing. That's the first good chapter. So we have personalized editions. How about that? Where we put their name.
Oh, yeah.
What if we just steal the Bhagavad Gita, put their name every time a god is mentioned?
There you go.
And then we'll resell it for like $80,000 a textbook. But the textbook's like old school joke style to where the bind is like 3 feet tall. But it's but it's regular 8x10 paper. Do you know the thing I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like that. But it's $80,000 because I put a lot of work into that.
A lot of time, a lot of man hours went into that.
Yeah, how many pages is that shit?
Quite a few paper cuts, I might say.
8 books, at least.
Okay, so have you noticed that there are certain things that really hurt and other things that should hurt worse than the thing that really hurts?
Oh, damn.
So
we're bringing it down a little bit.
Oh, no, I was talking more like as opposed to like accidentally cutting yourself with like a knife as opposed to like a paper cut. Because paper cuts really fucking hurt. Mm-hmm. Like almost to the point where you could cry.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you're talking about some emotional shit.
Some emotional shit. So have you ever had something that really hurt you?
Yeah, that you didn't know would hurt. Yeah,
the things probably. That you didn't know would hurt and the things that you thought would hurt didn't really hurt as bad.
Can I feel? That's when you start getting real with like your drunk friend. That's your drunk friend at the bar. Be like, hit me, bro. I want to make sure I still know what feelings like.
Bro, why would I hit you when I could kiss you? And then those two bros fuck on the bar.
Oh, dude, should we make
and it's good for everybody.
Let's call it like injured lumbar hill.
What?
You don't get it?
Injured lumbar hill?
Yes. It's a play on Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Ah, see?
I get it now.
Once it hits you, it's just so nice.
Yeah. Injured lumbar hill. I like that.
That's so stupid.
Cracked neck falls.
Nah, man, we got it.
Stop trying. We're past the ideas phase.
So, I don't know, man. Now it's just like, I don't know. We should talk about something decent.
No, okay. So when was the last time you hurt? Like stubbing your toe. Stubbing your toe hurts really bad, right?
What, did you hurt your toe today or something?
No, the other day I went running with the dogs, and Owsley stopped right in front of me, and so like I went careening over him, like flew through the air over him, and landed, and I'm a tall dude. I'm like 6'5", and I weigh a bit, so I fall far and hard.
Yeah.
So I hit the ground, and since I was running, I skidded when I hit the ground, and I hit on my shoulder, and I fucked my hand up, and that, and like you've seen me at work when like if I've ever hurt myself, like I might grunt or something, but then I'll generally keep going unless I really fuck myself up. But there are some like that shit fucking hurt. Like
yeah, like when you were a kid.
Yeah, dude. So like I went down and then I laid there for a minute.
Well, no, I think there is a difference between when you get hurt in different scenarios.
Yeah.
So like, again, like a work thing. Like if I trip and fall and pretty much sprain my ankle for 2 days, like I'll keep working on it and I'll just lean off of it. But if I do that in the backyard, falling into a hole that the dogs went into, I'm like, ah! Like, it feels so much different. So I think it's also a scenario thing. It's like when you trick yourself that you don't have time to think of, or it's like, imagine if you had just skidded, but then someone pulled out a gun on you. It's like that pain would instantly
it's like,
flee.
Get up. Time to go.
Yeah,
this
so
person has pulled a gun on me in my weakest moment, in my most vulnerable.
I know. He's like, look at this bitch.
Like, I'm just taking a spill, fucking shirtless
is that the time?
On the pavement.
No, see, it's like, that's not the time. You know, you help him up and then you rob him.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good. Right, give me your money.
I like that. That's a respect. I'd be like, you know what? Nah, but I respect. Go ahead and shoot me. No. No, we talked him out.
Turns out he's a really good guy. He's just down on his luck.
Dude, I don't know. Like I haven't really turned around a robbery before, but I have been in a couple to where like I almost like smoked a blunt with him and made him like, not just walk away, but reconsider that like maybe this isn't the guy. You gotta talk to him. Like I've been here.
Look, man, I know you don't want to do this, cuz young blood.
Whoa, nah, what?
Now come on over here, sit down on the couch.
Don't say that
blood.
shit.
We're gonna.
Oh, no one's looking. I was hiding the shirt. I was like, no one's looking. No, it's just about like you literally have been there, so you just you like, I don't know. There's also like the one I wanted to do is like Batman and Robin on being like someone robs me. And then I'm like, yo, we should team up. And then I turn on them 3 months later when the uncle's like on the fritz.
Okay.
I don't know. He's going through something. He's got a seizure.
Okay, so the uncle is having a seizure on the floor.
No.
And then you're like, all right, now this was what I was waiting for. And then you whip out your gun and you're like, now you sit there and you watch your uncle die. You watch your uncle die.
Be at the same time. And I double crossed. Oh no, you could use the seizure as a double. Like you were always, I remember when you tried to rob me on day one, it's like, I went to your daughter's quinceañera. And I'm like, that didn't mean shit to me.
And I know you're really my daughter's father. I know you've been fucking my wife.
Oh. Well, no, that's a different movie.
It's not a different movie. It's the same movie. He doesn't give a fuck. You understand the mind you have to have? If you're going to make someone watch their uncle die during a seizure, like you're fucked up. You're going to raise that kid like it's your own. And then that's even more of a twist.
You're not raising any kids. It's an uncle.
No, your kid. Because you're like I went to your daughter's quinceañera, so you have a 50. You've raised this child for 15 years,
and it's his kid.
It's his kid.
I would have killed the kid.
No, you don't kill the kid. The uncle is dying
from day one, and then kill him, and then I just go out in a blaze of glory with the cops on top of my roof.
But see, that's Toby. You don't think.
You're not thinking this through.
You're not thinking it through.
Have you seen that? There's a hilarious video of this guy. When they smoked him out of his house and he got on top of his roof and was dancing and then just it hit him and he like went limp.
God.
No, but there is some respect for like sticking to it and seeing it through all the way to the end and he was gonna party his way out. That's almost as respectable as getting like filled with bullets. But I mean, I'm just saying, how many ways can you die? And like there's an honor in like dying in battle. That's basically
that TV show. There's only 1,000
ways to die. No, but I mean it's a age-old tale that it's honorable to die in battle, and there's many forms of battle.
But what even? Yeah, I was about to say, what even constitutes a battle?
There's
a
many
battle
forms.
Of will. Like, you can have a battle of wills against someone.
If you die in a battle of will, you die honorable.
No, you didn't have enough will, so that's not honorable, is it?
Oh, no. You're battling for will, or you're battling with will?
With will. His name is William. Yeah. William, a battle of wills. So your name is also William. So it's William against William.
Battle of wills. Yeah. Or like two Whitneys fighting, a battle of wits.
Wits, yep. I like this. I like where we're going now.
It makes sense. Yeah. It's just right there in front of you. It's easy to eat like a fruit. Oh, man. What's that noise?
I think Owsley's barking.
Oh, okay.
When was the last time you cried?
I mean, I shed a tear a lot. Like, I cry in some hilarious shit a lot. I'll break down sometimes.
Okay, just from stress.
Yeah,
just from the weight of the world.
There's no movie on. Sometimes I just go crazy. And I just like, sometimes I'm laughing hysterically, and sometimes it's sad, but it's the same kind of tears, you know?
Okay, so all just like manic laughing.
It's in
It's just
between.
like-
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always something like that. It's always manic. Never cried depressed in a long time. I don't know if I've ever done that. I cry very manically, even if it's sad.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So you're like
I don't bawl,
no,
but it's just like I'm crazy looking.
is that a defense mechanism? Is that
maybe it's like some dinosaur spit some acid. Maybe, do a little dance for the
So
birdies.
you start laughing and smiling, so people just think like, "Whoa, he's fucking crazy," but he's not
Maybe.
a bitch because he's crying. He's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? That's some deep shit. Like, it probably is something I snap on to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also something that comes with it.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
if I'm a cry, I'm gonna look crazy as fuck while I'm crying.
But if I'm looking crazy, I'm probably crying too. So it comes with it. It's probably, again, it's like probably split down the middle. A little bit comes with it, and it gives a little bit to it.
A little bit comes, a little bit don't.
And then I do.
And then I do. All over the wall. Because Toby has a jerk-off corner.
That's what happens to the greatest.
It's
That's some
just
shit. I want to learn a bunch of what I want to call like Kanye-isms or something. It's like, but that's just what happens to the greatest. Or like
some,
things
some
like
nonsensical taglines.
I keep like off camera just weirdly with my left hand making chords on the piano. I do that
Me too.
I do that when I'm anxious. I do that a lot. I make weird chords. Were you doing that too? And it's not doing anything. It's just like it's an anxiety kind of thing.
So Toby and I
Just like
each have keyboards at our computers, and we both nervously fucking make piano chords while we're doing podcasts.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty good.
It is calming in a weird way.
Oh my god!
And then you do something
able to make it through.
Oh, I heard that.
I wonder. Yeah, dude, that's me playing the piano.
Oh, you turn it on?
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm just kidding.
No.
What? How do I make a keyboard sound like a motorcycle, Toby?
That sounded like on my end, it sounded like a synth. Is that a motorcycle?
It was a motorcycle. It was a motorcycle that sounded like a UFO.
To me, on this end, it sounds like something spacey, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I like this. I do see me in the corner, and there's like a black. You can't see. Is this all black? Can you see my hand?
It's dark. Your screen is.
Why is it dark at the bottom?
Where's the light? Where are those lights?
Yeah, they're in the other room.
Okay.
In the dead podcast room.
It's not dead. I think next week we're
not a dead podcast, but it's a dead room that the podcast was supposed to say.
It's not dead.
The room is dead right now. There's no one in it. No one been in it.
Is it collecting dust?
I mean, there would be no dust turned up in there, so I doubt it.
Have you even spoken to Todd?
No. He's locked away.
So Todd's just in there by himself, wondering.
He doesn't
when
even come on the podcast
back.
anymore. He's like a goddamn diva now.
I mean,
wants his own.
We did stop paying him.
That's like his only time away from us too, or like away from that room, really. So it's like his little yard outside his jail.
Okay, so
he likes to get out. I mean,
I didn't know that he was a prisoner.
I keep looking over here like he's here. He's not. And I wish I was lying to you and pulled him out right now, but no. He's just not here.
Have you watched anything crazy recently? You watched anything good?
I'm trying to watch that. I haven't watched it, but I was trying to watch that fucking. It seems very offensive, but that movie. I think it's about like Hans, the little Nazi boy.
Talking about Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah.
I would love to see that movie. I want to watch it really bad.
I was thinking about that one. I couldn't get it.
Why couldn't you get it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It
just wouldn't let
It won't
you.
work it.
It won't work it.
Well, I don't know. It seems super offensive. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But
No, it's not. It's supposed to be a joke.
well,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be, I mean, because there's a fucking Aborigine playing Hitler.
It
Fucking
just
Taika Waititi
It just
is playing
depends
Hitler.
on how it's done.
It'd be offensive to Nazis, Toby. Are you a Nazi? Will you be offended
I'm just
because
very
you're a Nazi?
offended. It's very
I
offensive.
do not know why they are talking about us like this. We are just Nazis. It is no big deal. It's not like we are hurting anyone anymore.
We are in the Navy. Girls think I say I'm in the Navy.
But I'm
A Navy.
a Nazi.
I just
We have
changed
just started
my accent
saying
a
it
little.
differently.
The new Nazis.
We are in the Nazi.
Mm.
You're in the Navy? The Nazi.
Yes. It's one of those deep ones.
You've said that's wrong, but yes.
No, that's right.
So it's the Navy. No, but yes.
Come with me.
You must come with me now. Come a little closer. Come with me down this road. No. No, you do not.
Man, soldiers from any country that don't have their native accent of any kind must get some shit in battle. It's a big thought I'm throwing at you there.
Well, what if you spoke the other language perfectly? So the side
Be a
that you're
spy.
against. No, not a spy. You turncoat. You just
That
you
too.
just flip sides. You just flip sides, and you're just
Double
like, hey,
agent.
whoever's winning. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
okay.
I didn't have a dog in this fight.
What was that? There was
They
some
just sent me
comedians that
here.
were like, my grandfather wore a Nazi uniform under his American one, just in case.
Yeah.
I forget who it was.
But that's hilarious.
Man. Again, I feel like, who was it that's like, maybe I'll get in trouble for saying this? I think it was a Key and Peele thing. No, now I can't remember what I said. Now I even seem worse because it sounded like I was going to say something bad, but it was a
and
joke.
now you
and I forgot it.
Then you backed out.
Yeah, well, I was trying to remember where it was from. It was
Well,
a
if
skit.
you guys want to hear Toby say the N-word, just
oh God, never.
hit that like button.
That's the N-word. Never.
I will never say the N-word while I'm being recorded.
No, it's like that's a what? Fuck you. Now I'm ready to fight. Are you ready to fight? Is that what you're trying to do?
You ready to fight over webcam, dog? You ready? All right, we're about to fight.
That's something we could record too, like quarantine, long distance relationship problems, or or what about we could do a quarantine?
Oh, dude,
boxing
what if it's
matches?
What if it's the ghost thing? But I think you're cheating on me. So what if there's
The ghost thing? Oh yeah.
So what if like the door's opening and shutting, and I'm like, who the fuck was that?
Oh, and it's a ghost.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But because it wouldn't show itself to me if I just turned around.
Baby, it's nothing. I'm not cheating on you.
There's no one here. It's like someone over my shoulder. See, that'd be cool. We need to get a graphics person. Like, you're like, who's that on your shoulder? There's no one here.
Oh, I'm no one? Who said that? There's a woman.
Oh, he's got an animal on his lap of some kind, a tiger cub,
Yep, my little
an
tiger cub.
illegal. He's beating it now.
Elwood. Yeah, I'm about to shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the head and bury him out in the pasture.
Oh man.
Just kidding. I'm not
I
going to
think
kill my
a
kitty.
lot. I will say from that documentary, a lot of rich psychopaths are like, "Holy shit, I gotta get a fucking cat sanctuary."
Right, and dude, so did you watch the extra episode too?
Yeah.
Do you watch the update or whatever? I think that they did that to like kind of defame Joe Exotic a little bit. They were like, too many people are thinking he should get out of jail.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that because everybody doubled down because Joel McHale kept asking everybody if they thought he should stay in jail, everybody was like, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
And did you
And
notice
it was just like the whole thing kind of built him up too much.
Yeah, well, they didn't even have Carol Baskin on there, that bitch.
Yeah. Her shit's getting brought back up, though.
Oh, yeah, they reopened that case.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they should have. She covered that motherfucker in salmon oil and fed him
How
to
are they
the tiger.
Are they just going to get enough confessions? Or?
I mean, I'm sure they'll try to get her to confess.
I mean, I'm sure she's smart enough to only do it with like 1 or 2 people. And she probably paid them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude was a millionaire. So, yeah, why not get as much money as you fucking can, I guess.
They're like, pay $50,000 to not talk about this, and you'll have a job forever.
I'd be like, give me $1 million, and we'll fucking chit-chat about it over a scone in France.
Kaboom! then you're a tiger meat, you know? You gotta take the offer. This ain't Shark Tank, bitch.
No, you gotta
this is
have
Tiger Cage.
Yeah. Welcome to the Tiger Cage.
That's the new one. So if we don't like your business idea, we're gonna feed you to exotic animals. Is your cat like crawling on all this shit?
Yeah, he's crawling all over my desk.
There's a ghost on your end too.
Yeah, bro. I got ghosts all day. I do think my upstairs here is haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely like.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it fucks with me just because like I play music and shit, and I think ghosts really like music.
You sound like a dumbass.
I sound like a dumbass.
I mean, I'm gonna say I'm just telling you from an outside perspective.
That I sound like a dumbass.
I feel you because it's like some vibration, and if they do exist, maybe they can fit. But whatever. You were like, I play music, and ghosts like my music. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I mean, I am pretentious. I will be pretentious.
No, but that's like, it's not that. It's just like, wait, what? First of all, you believe ghosts exist. You believe they exist in your house, and you believe they love your music and they don't fuck with you because of it. Or just music in general, not your music.
Yeah, I didn't say that they love my music.
I meant like
they like music.
You were like 3 levels crazy for that.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I'm at least
not
8
only
levels
do
crazy
ghosts exist and they exist in my house, but they love music, and that's
and not just any music. My music.
That would have been 4th level. You were only 3 levels. Which, everybody's a little 3 level every once in a while.
Well, in reality, I'm like 8 level crazy, so I'm fine
but
with that.
But we don't like to talk about that. And that's on a scale of 8. So I like when you change the scale on people. That's a good joke.
Yeah.
When you're like, it's like, I'm like, if I would just use the fucking example that we just used anyway, so pointless.
I'm like an 8 on the crazy scale.
I was about to use like level 3, and I was like, wait, am I saying the same thing that we just literally did in real time?
I'm like 8 sharks out of a scale of 8 sharks.
8 sharks out of the scale?
Yeah. I mean, sharks
that sounds
terrifying.
like a drug thing.
Now, you'd be really fucked if sharks liked your music over ghosts.
Toby, if it made him walk,
Toby be in his room, fucking freestyling a storm up. He'd be like, "Yeah,
a storm of Sharknado."
Yeah, nobody fucks with me. I'm Toby. Yeah. My name is Cushion. And I'm a rapper. Hey, I make shit. In my bedroom. Yeah. And then there'd be a knock, 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 and you'd be like, "Who is it?" And they'd be like, "Yo, I like that shit.
Sharks.
So turn that shit."
No, it's like, who is it? It's sharks, and they bust in.
It's sharks.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I should have never made music under. Why am I underwater though? Can they walk? And is it making them walk?
Yeah.
If I'm doing it underwater, it's my own goddamn fault.
I'm gonna name this episode "It's Sharks."
Yeah, like if you go and like rebuild Atlantis, let's do that.
Well, if you're gonna rebuild Atlantis, who you think's gonna be the workforce? Sharks. Everybody talks about how these sharks need to go back to their country.
On the goddamn oceans. These sharks are going to come up and start taking our jobs.
But you want to rebuild Atlantis, who's going to be the workforce? Who you think's going to build it?
And then they're going to get good at construction, and they're going to get smart with finances, and then they're going to come up onto the land, and take your wife.
They're going to create a breathing apparatus. They're going to come up onto land.
If they can build a goddamn dome that's like, pumps oxygen into it, I think they can figure it out. Like,
can you imagine how terrifying a goddamn land shark would be?
I have thought about it quite a few times, actually. But, yeah.
Just if you had to interface with any sort of animal that was that big on a regular basis, it would just be fucking terrifying.
Now, my question is it walking on our floors and it's like a big-ass chihuahua? Or is it like little legs?
It's got legs now.
Little
got
legs?
Or no, it's
is
got
it up
muscular.
On its fins and it's fully standing up like fucking 7 feet tall and shit? Because
this thing is basically Terry Crews with a shark head.
I like to imagine it with like 4 little baby legs.
I know, but no, this thing is a monster from your nightmares.
4 big ass legs, like
picture Terry Crews from the Old Spice ads. And then put a shark head on it.
Oh, what about the rest of the shark?
Oh, I mean, it's
the tail and shit. It's not dragging behind like a tux.
I mean, there's yeah, sure, but
okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So just legs grew out of the shark in the middle and it stood up. That makes more sense, actually. It started scientifically
screaming about Old Spice.
I like him on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
It's like some pegs.
And this is where I insert another Terry Crews reference. White chicks.
Yeah, that was probably where I fell in love with him.
He did that Making My Way Downtown. He did that on the first take.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's insane.
That is first take. If you guys ever watch White Chicks, I suggest not watching the whole movie. Just watch the Terry Crews bit.
If you're thinking about watching this movie, I suggest not wasting your time.
Yeah, just cherry pick. I mean, like, this is your life. You only got so many hours you can spend on consuming media.
White Chicks was funny, though. I guess.
I think you should go back and watch it and be
I might not like it now. Yeah.
Be like, I was a little racist.
Yeah, well,
they're basically doing whiteface, and they're transgender and transracial.
See, when I was like 9 or whenever that came out, probably more like 13. I don't know. When that came out?
No, I feel like we were probably younger than that. That movie's probably like 20 years old by now.
That's a long time.
It was probably early 2000s. It's probably like 2002. Something like that. Let's find out. All right, everybody. This is Quality Content Time with Toby and Davey, and we're going to look up the year White Chicks came out. You know that great movie everybody's seen with the Wayans bros? White Chicks was 2004, so 16 years ago. So you were 12.
Sure. What if I've been secretly 40 this whole time, never aged?
I'd believe you. I'd believe you. That since I've known you since I was 16.
I would have to never aged if I was 40.
You've actually, you would have aged congruent with me, so you didn't age up until I met you, and then you were like, okay, I'll start aging a bit.
And then I jumped to 40 and just stayed there for the rest of my life.
Sure.
What if you could pick a year to
stay,
have your brain development, your looks, body, and willpower, not willpower, but like fucking energy, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, I'll take a 30. Oh my, okay. I thought there was a ghost
again. She scared me again.
Sorry.
Did it scare you again?
Because again, like, did you not see my eyes get big? Like,
yeah, I was wondering. I didn't see it either. She scared me.
And it sucks too because, like, I don't know if your reactions are fast enough or since there's lag.
You think,
I wouldn't be able to save your life, Toby.
Oh man,
I wouldn't be able to save you.
Wouldn't that be the worst?
Yeah.
No, to be at the that would be fucked up, right? Oh, would you sell the video? What would you do?
Oh, I mean, like I'd
save it, right?
I'd be kicking myself because I wasn't recording this one. I'd be kicking myself because, like, God damn it, that would have been.
Well, you could prove who did it at very least. You know, Damn, you were thinking about monetizing. I was
Views,
talking about
yeah.
my court case. Like,
No, I was
make
thinking
sure
about
that whoever it is gets convicted.
No, I'll be like everybody. Toby would have wanted me to post this murder video.
That too, yeah. I mean, let it go.
Yeah, Toby, I have it on
Unless
video.
I look like a bitch. Come on. Don't let me go out like a bitch.
I'll dub over your screams with
If
"fuck you."
if I look stupid as hell. No, I'm just saying, like, one like that, they walk in and I'm like, what, man? And just like, don't make me look stupid.
I'm not gonna make you look stupid. I will. I'll overdub
Yeah,
your
CGI
voice to make you sound
CGI me
super
into
masculine.
Aquaman,
Yeah.
and I'm beating ass.
All of a sudden, it's just
And I have a heart attack.
Jason,
They don't even touch me.
Jason Momoa's face pasted over yours.
Why would it be his face over my? It's the only thing that you would keep. You fuck. What the hell? And so it's just not about me. The story you're selling to fucking all these little magazines ain't about me anymore.
So you
it's just a deep fake.
Yeah.
With fucking. Now that's what you're doing.
It's a deep
That
fake
turned
snuff
on
film.
me real quick.
But see, now I've started a new. I've started a new.
No, that's a thing.
No, new deep web
That's
moneymaker.
definitely a thing.
The deep fake snuff films,
Yeah.
where like someone's actually been murdered, but you put somebody's face
Yeah,
in
I
it.
know. And vice versa, if they fake murders, that shit's real, right?
Hey, kids,
They can
don't fake murders out there. Don't be faking
just
murders.
do it for. I mean, or not.
Well, do it once. Do it
Skip
once
it.
to
Maybe
to
skip
like.
it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kill somebody once. Everybody can do
See
it
what
once.
it's like.
Make sure it is a consenting adult that is fine with being murdered. You'll know they're okay with it when they put their hands up and yell, "No, please don't." That's how you know that they're giving consent.
Davey has been up too long, I think.
Well, no,
You're scaring me.
I've just I know what I'm doing.
I know. I'm fully lucid. I like cake.
I went to DeVry, so I am an expert.
The actual building? I'm pretty sure they
No.
have campuses. No. I couldn't even get to the campuses.
I just went to the website once.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went. Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
That's solid.
right.
Is that part of your Type 5? 'Cause
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. That's one of mine. I've actually got to write that down so I remember it.
I like it.
You've been working on your Type 5?
Fuck no.
No, I haven't either. Then
Nah, let me hear some bits.
nah. Okay.
Oh, you saving them?
So
Work
Toby,
them out.
All right, let's see here. Toby, you're my audience. All right. So, what do you do for a living, sir?
I actually take people like you out to lunch.
Where are we going?
That was like, I think anyone would have been like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Who the fuck are you trying to take over my
That's
shit?
your most challenging crowd work, though, right there.
Yeah. I'm the guy who's going to be fucking you later. Oh, what?
Oh, shit, yeah. I mean, I've kind of always been looking for that. Now it's just real.
Okay.
It's like,
So-
should we end the show? Is that what they're saying?
Should we end
I'm
what
still
show?
the comedian. I'm being the comedian on the stage.
Oh, okay. I lost that
Damn.
part. I thought we'd moved on. That's my bad.
I never.
I was
moved
not
on.
yes-anding. Toby's like, I keep so many grudges. I've got a notebook full of grudges, and
Oh.
I've never crossed any of them out.
That seems like a common thing with psychopaths. Even in the new age, they like keep notebooks. I think it's anyone that keeps like a really detailed diary is probably a little crazy at this age,
And
at this day and age.
yeah, as you say that, I am scraping my pile of notebooks off into a bin.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, shit. No hate, just like,
just
what's
fuck
up,
you.
man?
Yeah.
You all right?
I mean, I've just been feeling really agitated lately, with the whole COVID-19 thing going on. I'm just feeling really pent up, just can't leave the house, don't have any money.
Wear it out pins.
And I've just been scribbling nonstop. All work and no play makes Davy a dull boy, just over and over and over again. And I've tried
Don't
to
waste the paper.
I've tried to kill my wife and imaginary son. I
What's his
have
name?
Danny.
Oh, just because you hate being called that?
No,
So you name your son that because like that's the thing you don't want to exist? Is it some weird deep thing?
What I'm doing is The Shining.
Danny.
Did you not catch that?
Right, I'm gonna go piss again.
You're gonna go piss again? Should we
Unless
just
you
go
wanna
ahead
end
and
it.
call it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we love you guys. We will get at you in the next few days or next week or in 3 weeks or whenever we fucking decide to. But get at us on all the socials. Toby is slowly lifting his fucking headphones off of his head.
I like how this is. It's like bat wings.
Yeah.
All right, love.
All right. That's all you have to say to the people, Toby? And he doesn't hear me anymore. Okay. He has taken his headphones off and he's done. And I guess we will talk to you guys later.
Stop.
Okay.